This is Taylor Townsend, and this is what moves me. I did know that I was gonna come back. Like, that was a non-negotiable for me. I made the proclamation, I'm gonna be better than I was when I left. I had no idea what I was saying when I said this and what it meant. I didn't know like how much work that was gonna take and like who I was going to have to become in order to make that statement hold true. Where I am in my life right now, it's given me purpose and a resurgence of like understanding who I am. I was off for maternity leave for like 19 months. It was very, very unplanned and kind of a shock for me that I had to have a C-section. Going from being such an independent person to like needing help to do like the most basic things, that was mentally like very difficult. So now coming back, I've been able to maneuver things in such a different way and like really stay true to who I am, but understanding how to maneuver in this world. As your child grows, evolves, and they become their own person, you have to manage that. Being a mother, it's not pretty. It takes grit. You are constantly having to put someone else before you. I feel like grit is such a perfect word. Mothers embody grit by just existing. It's a very difficult life, but honestly, it's not one that I would change. It's allowed me to align my compass and go in that direction. So gritty, not pretty, all the itties. That's what it is. In sports, you have to be selfish. Tennis is an individual sport, so everything is about me, me, me. And that's the complete opposite than being a mother, where everything is external. As a mother, like, I made a decision what type of mother I wanted to be. I have also tried to just be more present in the moment of like when I am home, of just like making the time really worthwhile so that it's the most impactful that it can be. Managing that mental piece has been a really big struggle for me, but I know that it's important because I know that what I'm doing now and what I'm showing him through my actions are gonna be worth it later down the road. And I think that's the coolest part of being able to know that like, I'm just not gone for no reason. Like, I'm out here, I'm working. And I hope that being a part of this wave can inspire, you know, women to know that like, your career's not over if you have a child or two, you know, like you can come back and, you know, it's possible to be better than you were when you left. Some of my biggest challenges as a working mom, I think, are managing my travel schedule and, you know, the guilt around being away from home so much. Being able to be, you know, a text or phone call away from Serena was like very helpful for me. Moms, women who are playing professional sports, like, we need help. You know, you have to have like a good village and people around you that can help you and kind of lighten the load. Mental health is incredibly important, especially being a professional athlete. I always struggled with my confidence, so I never really believed that it was possible for me to make it to where I am. Before, if I would lose, I would be in like the worst mood. Like, I wouldn't want to go out, I wouldn't want to like talk. And after Aiden being born, like, I realized that there's so much more than just like this world, and like a tennis match is like doesn't define me. For tennis, our livelihood is based on how we do. The next challenge that comes with that is, okay, you're making great money, but what are you doing with it? I turned pro at 15. I didn't start really learning and understanding these things till I was about 18. I really had to like learn and engulf myself in like financial literacy. Like, what does that mean? Planning for retirement, now having a child, planning for his future, and what does that look like, and how are we gonna do that? It's very multifaceted. We all know money just sitting in an account is not doing anything for you. That's the piece, and I think that's the financial maturity of then understanding that like, it's not disappearing, it's just going somewhere that's gonna work for you. During my time on the WTA tour, one of the things that I've learned, knowing about financial literacy makes you look ahead and look at how you want to live as your future self. So you kind of can't look at yourself as who you are and what you have in this moment. You have to look at 10, 15, 20 years from now. Really understanding that it's not about the now, it's about later and the future, I think is the most important thing that I've learned. The building of my personal brand has come with aligning with the right people and the right team and the people who we're all working in tandem for the same goals, dreams, and objectives, and going bigger, like asking for more, looking for more. Where can I branch into? What can I do? So like also having people that push my vision and push my dreams and goals, and that have the relationships to be able to make it happen, you know? And so I kind of have that mentality of like, what will be, what's meant for me won't miss me. It was one of those things where it became, you know, can she do it, to like, oh, you're doing it. My advice to people to have self-confidence is to be you. Release expectations and accept whatever comes as it is.